Hi everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you how to make these little sunflowers. So to make one of these sunflowers you're gonna need 3 colors, so yellow, brown, and green. You can also need a beading thread, beading needle, and a pair of scissors. So let's get started. So first of all, pick up 3 green beads and slide them down. Leave about 10 centimeters as a tailed thread. Then go back through the first green bead. Now pick up 1 green, then go through directly to the next green bead. Pick up 1 and go through the next green. Pick up another green and go through directly to the next green and also the next one to step up. And now you have this. Now pick up 2 green. Coming from that one, ignore the next green bead and go through the next green. Pick up 2. Ignore the one next to it and go through the next green. Again, pick up 2. Ignoring the next one, go through the next green and also another green to step up. And now you should have this. For this next row, pick up 1 bead, then go through directly to the next bead. Pick up 1, and this time we ignore that one below and go through the next bead. Pick up 1. We're in between the group of 2, so go directly into the next bead. Pick up 1. Coming from this bead, ignoring that one, and go through the next bead. Pick up 1. We are in between the group of 2, so go directly into the next bead. Pick up 1. Ignoring the one below, go through the next bead and also the one next to it, which is the first bead of this row. And now you have this. This is the last row with green bead. Pick up 1, coming from that one, ignoring that one below, and go through the next bead. Pick up 1, ignoring that one below, go through the next. We're gonna do the same thing all around. Pick up 1, ignore that one, go through the next one. Pick up 1, ignoring that one below, go through the next one. Pick up 1, ignoring that one below, go through the next one. pick up one, ignoring that one below, go through the next one and also step up. So now you have this and it starts to curve a little bit like this. Now switching to the brown bead, what we're gonna do is to fill the gap in between those greens. So pick up one, ignoring that one below, go through the next green. Pick up one, ignoring the one below, go through the next green. Pick up one, ignoring the one below, go through the next green. Pick up one, ignoring the one below, go through the next green. Pick up one, ignoring the one below, go through the next green. Pick up one, ignoring the one below, go to the next green and also the brown, which is the first bead of this row. And now you should have this. Same thing again for this row. We're gonna pick up one brown to fill the gaps between those browns. So it's gonna be quite easy. Pick up one bead, go through the next brown. Pick up one, go through the next brown. Pick up one, go through the next brown. Pick up one, go through the next brown. And we're gonna do the same thing all around. And this is the last bead of this row. So coming from this brown, go through the next brown and also the next one, which is the first bead of this row. And now you should have this. For this row, we're gonna pick up one bead and go through the next two brown of the previous row. So if you look at this way, you see that there's 6 beads that are on the top row. So coming from this brown, we're gonna go through the next two brown on the top row. Pick up one bead, same again, go through the next two brown, which are those two. Pick up one, go through the next two beads of the top row, and also the first bead that you just added in this row to step up. And now you should have this with top 3 bead here. So for the next row, we're gonna add one bead. Coming from this one, we're gonna go through the next brown of the last row. Pick up one. Coming from here, go through the next brown of the last row. Same again, pick up one bead. Coming from this bead, go through the next bead of the last row. And also the first bead that you just added in this row. So you should have this. So now we're gonna just circle the last 3 beads that we added in this row. So you want to just go through those 3 beads. And that's it for this step. Now coming out from this bead, what we're gonna do is to go back through the last row with brown beads. So you're gonna just go through a few beads to go back to that row. So now we're here. So from here, coming up from this brown bead, pick up 4 yellow. You leave 1 bead and go through the next bead only. And now you have this. And now pick up 2 more yellow and go through the next brown bead, which is here. So coming out from this brown, the next brown is here. So go through the next brown and pull it really tight. You have this. The same again, pick up 4 yellow, slide them down, leave 1 yellow, go through the next yellow, then you add 2 more yellow and go through the next brown. Like this. And you should do the same thing all around. So in total you will have 1, 2. We've done 2 petals, and we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 more petals in between those brown beads. So repeat the same thing 4 more times. I'm working on the last petal of this step, so adding the last 2 yellow and go through the next brown as usual. Pull it really tight, and now you should have this. So now coming out from this brown, what we're gonna do is to go to this back part of the sunflower. So coming out from this brown, simply go through the green beads that's next to it. And now we are coming from this green. So from here, it's gonna be basically the same thing. So pick up 4 yellow, slide them down, leave 1 bead, go through the next bead, then add 2 yellow, and now coming out from this green, what we're gonna do is to stay on the same row, which is the last row with the greens. And as we did with the brown beads, we're gonna go through the next green of the same row. So your petal should be in between those petals that we've already created in the last step. So again, coming out from this green, we're gonna do the same thing again. Pick up 4 yellow, leave 1, go through the next yellow, pick up 2 yellow, and go through the next green of the same row. Pull it tight. And we're gonna do the same thing 4 times more. So this is the last 2 yellow beads of this row. So as usual, coming out from that green, go through the next green. Pull it really tight. And now you have the sunflower. So what we're gonna do is to cut the thread to do so. So as usual, we're gonna go through the next bead, coming up from that green, go under a thread that's coming out from that bead, make a knot, go through a few more beads, again go under a thread, make a knot, and now it's secured. So what we're gonna do is to go through a few more beads, before cutting the thread. So now your knot should be hidden behind the one of the beads. So we're gonna go back to the tail thread. So same again, coming up from one of the 3 central beads, go through the beads just next to it. Go under a thread coming from that bead and make a knot. Again, go through one bead, go under a thread, make a knot. Then once you made a knot, go through the next few beads before cutting the thread. And now your knot is hidden under inside of one of the beads. And now you have the sunflower. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time.